So I mentioned this before. I mentioned this in a previous video that I'd done a while ago. And if people want to know why I changed my name, might do an update video. Don't know. Well, I talked about this in the last video about the World War III and all that. I talked about it and what's going on. So I talked about this in the last video I did about the gas prices going up and all that, and how it is a part of the Illuminati agenda to get the poor being poorer, because the rich are never affected by the gas prices going up. Of course, they're never affected, but all this World War III and all that, we all know what war does anyway. It affects the economy. We already know this. With European gas prices touch new heights as Russia supply fears. So again, it's all part of the agenda. As we can see straight away with this game card. It's right there. Now, I saw this a couple of years ago and people were saying it was something else, but that doesn't pop up anymore. And they like to let you know who was basically behind these agendas. Straight away you look at the card. Who's in the middle? Even looks like an eyeball there. They like to let you know who's behind this. Now people will be like, oh, this is energy fuel. Well, again, energy is energy fuel, not energy. But again, energy crisis, the rise of fuel, people lining up. It's all part of the agenda. That's what it is. Most people wouldn't see it unless you understand this world and the way the system is. This world and this system and this government is designed to make people that are poor even more poorer. That's why you keep seeing the price of rent and the price of gas going up. Because again, it's a part of the Illuminati agenda to milk the poor. That's really what it is. And I just see here, this is basically a screenshot that someone sent me through an email. That just proves my argument. The US economy has been hit with increased gas prices, inflation, and supply chain issues due to the Ukrainian crisis. So again, I said this would affect every country, because it will. When you can't buy and trade to other countries and you blacklist other countries from basically supplying and exporting, a big place in Russia controls a lot of the oil, same as Saudi Arabia. America does not really control the oil. They buy the oil, same as they did with the Iraq War. That was really to do with oil and also drugs. But I knew it affected the economy. I said this. I said it affected the economy because this is what they want. They want this global reset. And of course, news articles keep saying, oh, it's a conspiracy theory and all that, which it isn't. But they all go to crush the economy. We know this is. Again, things like cryptocurrency. People are buying cryptocurrency, which is a scam set up by the government. That's what it is, because again, if cryptocurrency ever crashed, you've got no money. There is actually a game card for cryptocurrency. The system created it to give you illusion that you can become a billionaire. Same as lottery tickets and all that. It's all a scam to get money from you. That's all it is. Same as the stock market. Getting people to invest in. How do you think people that basically invest in the stock market become richer and richer? Because you keep giving money to it. If you keep putting money into the stock market, of course the rich are going to get richer. But it's a scam. It's a big scam. But again, and now the stuff that I've heard about this and all that over the past weeks and that, basically I'm not on either side. I see right through it. I basically see right through this crap. Both countries are not any better than each other. I don't stand with any nation at all. And I mean any nation in this world. Because every nation is corrupt and is run by Freemasons. Russia is not an independent nation that is against the Illuminati and the New World Order like they want you to think. They created communism, which is the same thing as what Hitler did. Hitler wanted to rule the world. Vladimir Putin wants to rule the world. That's what communism is. Everybody under his power. Now again, we see gas prices going up due to Russia-Ukraine conflict. So again, all of this was planned from day one, and you see it as part of the New World Order. People were saying all this happened in 1990 something. Well, the New World Order agendas basically didn't start. Basically, this is part of the New World Order. So it couldn't have happened in 19 something. But what you got to remember as well, some of these cards can be basically multiple events. So we see energy shortage effects. I mean, we see it can apply to, like we see with countries like Ukraine, energy. They ain't got no energy. They literally haven't got any energy. It applies to both. It applies to energy and fuel. Because again, look at it. You can't line up for energy in energy. It's not like electric. It's fuel. That's what it is. As you can see, it's fuel. Things like gas stations. So yeah. But they like to make it known, as we see with these images. And again, like I said with this is a better image of it. Who is right there? Kind of looks like a little eyeball. The Illuminati like to make it themselves that they are the ones behind this agenda. Because they are. But as I said, basically, this is all part of war crushes the economy. War could crush the economy. Because it's a big toll on the economy. So again, as you see gas prices going up again, and people can basically can't even afford to pay electric and all that, and then the prices of gas. It's all designed, like I said, to basically screw the people over that are poor. Always is. Always is. As I said, people can barely afford to put their electric on. But the government don't care. I mean, it's about time I understand the government doesn't care. Yeah. But What was it now? I have caps lock on. I mean, because we've already showed World War III multiple times. We basically showed the Ukrainian got basically on the news saying we fight for this new world order. I mean, what more proof do people need that this is all planned? And people have asked me, well, do you think any of this is real? Really, I have to watch what I say with that, but you never know. You honestly never know. We all know war is fabricated so they can bring in their agenda. We already know that. We already know about this. Great Reset, we already know about this. The world economy, the Great Reset. It's not a conspiracy. It is not a conspiracy at all. And as I said last time, you noticed how that is to suddenly die down. That's what I reckon. I reckon it was just a ploy to bring in World War III. Because all this that was going on for a long time, that would cause conflicts and problems between nations. They'd have lack of resources, lack of food. But it's all designed on purpose. This is what they want, a great reset. That's what it is. Crush the economy. That's what they want. And again, I don't know what this is. Usually build back better would mean build, crash, build back up. Well, we already know this. The Freemasons go promote the agenda, the rising of the ashes. That's why they follow the Phoenix, because it applies to their new world order. Out of chaos and destroying a nation arises a new world order. Again, how else are they gonna do a great reset? World War III, crush the economy. It's gonna have war. If the war goes on for multiple years, it has a massive effect. Or again, if a nation gets nuked, you'll see the economy crash in certain areas. It's all designed, and we already know this anyway, that they're planning this. See, with the World War III game card, they're planning it. If you ever see a nuke go off, and we've made videos about this on BitChute and all that, going in further detail of what they would like to do, but all this threatening nations with nuclear bombs and all that, if you ever see one go off, this card predicted it. Well, didn't predict it, it was planned. We all know what they want this. Well, you have an uproar from, again, this can also include the military as well, because basically, as we see now in places like Russia, if you speak out against Vladimir Putin, you're labeled a traitor and you are arrested. They easily do the same with the United States. You speak out against the government, they can arrest you and put you in prison. That's what they're doing in Russia. If you speak out against Vladimir Putin, you get arrested. So there is no such thing as freedom of speech. In Russia, you class as a terrorist. It's always been the way. Same with China. Chinese government, that's the same. You speak out against China, they'll execute you. That's what they'll do, they'll execute you. And people think the American government is not like that. Yes, they are. You speak out against the American government, you'll be persecuted. You're labeled a terrorist, or you're labeled whatever, just because you don't follow the system. But we all know it is the plan for the Great Reset. As I said, we show with the Illuminati Bitcoin, that's part of their agenda. They crush the economy. They bring the mark of the beast. They make an online currency, which will be through the mark of the beast, and everybody's under the world system. Now, again, getting the part first, you have to get the population down, because even the Illuminati now, that's why they keep promoting this nonsense that, oh, the world is overpopulated. They have to keep saying that so they can drop the population down. People like Bill Gates and all that say that we need to get the population down. Because again, the psychopaths. But again, Bitcoin is a scam. It's a scam. Again, cryptocurrency was, as far as I know, it's been banned in Russia. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think that all cryptocurrency is, oh, it's legit. Well, it isn't. Probably spelled it wrong. Well, it's not, probably not. I don't know why. Well, the sport. Well, the card doesn't pop up anymore. Wonder why that is. Wonder why that is. There it is. This is Bitcoin, what you would class as Bitcoin. It's part of the Illuminati agenda. It is a part of the Illuminati agenda. That's all it is. As you see, cryptocurrency. So as you see, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is part of their agenda. So if you're buying Bitcoin, you're buying into a scam. That's what you are buying into. You're buying into a complete scam by the system itself. Because again, it's all been set up. And the gas price is going up. People panic. Bike, the same thing happened with the water and the toilet roll. People panicked. And all that, as I said, is designed to oppress the poor people and make them even poorer than they were in the first place. Again, people can barely even survive in places like America. They're on some people are actually on $5. And that's supposed to feed the family. It's ridiculous. And yet you have people that are billionaires and rich and celebrities and all that. They're on billions and billions, and yet what do they do for people? Nothing. Because the selfish people, they don't care about anybody but themselves. They're all Satanists. That's exactly what they are. Again, like I said, the US economy has been hit with increased gas prices and inflation. So again, the economy has been hit. So it's taken a toll on the US economy. The whole agenda to crush the economy. No, I spelled it wrong. And it is the part of the agenda to crush the economy, the Great Reset, and all that. Make people poorer and poorer. Basically, that top of the pyramid scheme that they keep saying. Basically, the Illuminati are at the top, and we're right down at the bottom, being oppressed. And we already live in a state like this. We already live in something like this. But again, they keep saying it's a conspiracy theorist. It's not a conspiracy at all. It's just what they want you to think. Oh, again, world economy, bombs, yeah. I've literally psychopaths in charge of the economy. Well, it wasn't really NATO. It wasn't NATO. It was the Illuminati, the ones behind it. It really had nothing to do with Russia either. It's all planned. The Illuminati, as I said to someone in an email, the Illuminati play nations against one another. That's what they do. They play nations against one another. And then they just sit back and laugh. As I've said many times, why attack your enemies when you can just get them to do it themselves? Basically, get your enemies to kill one another off. That's the saying that goes around. Exactly. But again, the US is planned it anyway because that's where the Illuminati. Well, the Illuminati controls the entire world. They're around every country. And the Freemasons are below the 33 degrees. The Freemasons, and yet people think that Freemasonry is not part of the Illuminati. Yet the 33 degree is below the elite, who is at the top of the pyramid, Lucifer, the devil, and then the elite, the higher. That's why you'll never see the elite or who they are, because again, it's meant to be that way. It's like a CEO of a company, you never see them. Nobody knows who the elite is. It's meant to be that way. So, because if an uproar came out, they'd be hiding underground. And exactly. That's what they want anyway, energy to run out. And they'll be like, oh, because again, why do you think nations have been practicing for blackouts? Because again, it's all planned. Well, again, all nations, no nation, it's not really anyone's fault because Russia is not an independent nation. It really isn't. Russia is just like was just like Germany. They wanted to rule the world. That's really what Vladimir Putin wants to do. Has nothing to do with he doesn't want his nation and his people to be oppressed by the American government and all that. Because again, he sided with China. China oppresses its own people. So does Russia. Russia oppresses its own people and censors its own people, so it is no better than the United States government. It seriously is no better than the United States government. Um, But again, like I said, it's all the same. No one's innocent in this basically situation. No country is innocent. Every nation has created war, done war crimes. No, I actually deleted that video. I don't even know what Black Mirror is. If you mean the anime series, then I suppose that. But if you don't mean that, I don't know. It's the first time I've heard of Black Mirror. That is honestly the first time I've ever heard of Black Mirror. Seriously, I've never heard of it before. Exactly, the horror, all are hidden. Where is I don't know where to still got the image now. It's probably gonna take a long. It's, um, I did have the image, but I keep deleting it. It should come. I don't know, that's probably wrong again. I'm not really that good at spelling, but I did have the image where it showed all the degrees. Again, like I said, I keep deleting. There it is. I really should stop deleting it at this point. But again, like I said, there's many nations that are part of this. The Scottish Rite, the York Rite, Order Knights, Order Red Cross, which is part of the army. Order Knights Templar, that's below below Lucifer. So Knights Templars serve Lucifer. They're just below him. And you have these are all the degrees. People just think there's only one degree of Freemasonry. You even see the so-called Hebrew symbol, which equals 6. Again, many forms of it. They control the entire world. These are all the degrees. It's public. They don't hide it. Because again, they don't really have to hide it because the masses will just believe whatever they want. They'll say, oh, the Illuminati doesn't exist and all that. Again, proving that Satanism, right there, is hand in hand with Freemasonry. And yet, some people out there say that it isn't. Now, again, we've seen this symbol before as well. It's used in religious places like Catholicism and all that, with the crown around the cross. Again, it is a symbol of the Knights Templars, same as the Rosicrucians, which was created by the Illuminati. But we have many degrees here. Basically, even if you like, I think that's 4. So even level 4, you're a secret master. No one's gonna know. Not every single degree of Freemasonry is out in the public. You'll never see a 33 degree Freemason out in the open. It's not going to happen. The only people you'll see is these 1 degree, 2 degree, probably 1 degree and 2 degree, or a 3 degree. You ain't going to see a 33 degree because they're the most powerful. Basically, proving the generals, which would be like things like Russia and generals, the army, they're all Freemasons. It's all been set up. Even princes, Freemasons. It's all planned. That's who they serve at the top. That simulates Lucifer, the devil himself, and the elite are about here below the devil, because the elite, the Illuminati, are not above the devil. Obviously, the devil is above them. That's who's at the top of their pyramid. Simulates the Illuminati, and it also simulates all the agendas that they had fulfilled. And then these are all the degrees of the Freemasons. Black Mirror has multiple. Oh yeah, see on obviously on about. No, I'm sure seen Black Mirror before. Hopefully it doesn't come out anything stupid. I know how Google works. So I'm gonna have to turn it off for a minute because in case it comes out anything basically that I don't want to stay. Black Mirror. Oh, that's what it is. So that's what it is. Never heard of it before. Seriously, I don't know I can share it. That's the first time I've heard of this TV show, to be honest. First time I've heard about it. Didn't even know Miley Cyrus was in it. And didn't even know. But straight away from it, you see there one eye. Now I don't know what it's about because I don't have Netflix. I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't have a clue what it's about. I don't watch TV, but it doesn't really surprise me that they had Miley Cyrus in it because we all know the stuff that Miley Cyrus does. I mean, we all know that. Well, it's the first time I've heard about it. Even with the image there, it kind of looks like transhumanism. So it has multiple episodes. There's one where in a world you work for hours on a bicycle to give the elite energy, and when you go to bed, there are advertisements of porn. Well, again, that's just the world now. I mean, that's just the world now. That's why pornography is free. It's around you. Mm. So, yeah. And if you can hear noise outside, it's just someone outside. So, we see that with, obviously, I'm not going to look it up for obvious reasons, but anyone that's watched pornography, now I've watched loads of it. I'm honestly not proud of it because I had a pornography addiction, but I saw one porn star wearing a Freemason this symbol around his neck. So basically, this symbol, I saw him wearing this symbol around his neck, and he was a porn star. I saw the Freemason Lodge floor in porn. I've saw a lot of occult symbolism because it is a part of the Illuminati agenda. So it's a part of the Illuminati agenda because, again, pornography, Adam Westerberg said, we got to destroy families and break families apart. What way are we going to do that? Pornography. Pornography ruins lives. It basically makes you think of a woman only in one way. Sexual. Basically mess your head up. Mess my head up. Man, it really does. That's what pornography does. Once it gets a hold of you, basically pornography, you want to get it out of your head. It's basically things set off chemical imbalance. Once your brain knows that, oh, it feels good and all that, your life's ruined. That's why I said pornography is free. Never watch it. I mean, honestly, never watch it, because the more you watch it, the more level of lust goes up. You're gonna end up wanting more intense stuff. Like, I've never watched any intense stuff, never will. But it was just normal stuff. Never been into that weird stuff but some people can go to that limit. If you don't watch what you're doing, you can go to a insane level where there's no limits. And that's when you know there's no hope for anyone when they reach that level. That's why I said that's why. And the porn industry isn't as good as people think it is. Many people have spoke out against it. You're just used as an object, basically, and pornography as well. And I know we're going off topic here, but it is a problem in this world. Basically, I forgot what I was going to say now, but basically, it is a problem. That's what it is. It gets a hold of your life. Basically, pornography is a thing like sex kitten programming, MK Ultra. That's what it is. Basically, and that's why you see younger generations now, they think it's okay to dress in a certain way. Because again, they've been brainwashed and it's been normalized now in society to act that way. Well, because of people like Nicki Minaj and all that. And that's what I said, the agenda has been fulfilled, destroying families, because we see many people cheat on the wife or the husband because of pornography. So that was an article. Was this one news article I read that they are making an eye tracker to keep your eyes? Yeah, I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. Basically, eye tracker keeps your eyes on a woman's areas. I know about that. It's just more lust. So, lust is one of the most powerful sins, basically, in the entire world. Once it gets a hold of you, it's hard to break out of that. Everyone knows. And exactly. Many people upload on porn sites, and since they have no control over what other people post, it's always available. Well, I've never came across that on normal sites, but they do post it on sites that have exposed, and they do post it on YouTube as well. But luckily, YouTube, even though we know YouTube is a garbage system, they got a hold of it. You used to have it all over YouTube. People would usually basically search for certain word, and it would go through the algorithm. You had thousands of videos, and it was like this ring. People would create channels and say playlists, and they would share it to one another in their little groups. That's how it worked on YouTube. It works with there's some start. If you actually look deep enough, you'll find some dark stuff on YouTube. There was many channels selling crush porn and all that. There's one psychopathic woman, and I believe she got arrested or something, or she just went off the internet. But she was selling links to videos that she was making about animals. Sick world. I've been seeing a lot of advertisement for that new series, but as I said, I ain't got Netflix, and I don't watch TV either, but I've seen a lot of advertisement and trailers and that for that new show. Series American High School is filled with sexualized teens doing drugs, and it really doesn't surprise me, to be honest. It really doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of things on Netflix. I mean, let's get real. Anyone remember when Netflix released that movie where it showed a girl riding a pillow like she was riding a you know what? And Netflix allowed it. Let's not forget that stupid TV, that movie, Cuties. Man, there's a lot of crap on that. There's even a TV show. I looked up it recently. Let's see if we've still got it in the history. There it is. This is a TV show that's supposed to be for kids, and supposed to be for like people that are like 12 years old and that. But what was her name again? Mora. And obviously, I have to watch what I say here. But this is supposed to be for 12-year-olds. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything because obviously we all know what will happen if I do. I'll end up getting this video straight down. So just look at the image. And this is supposed to be for 12-year-olds. And this is on Netflix. That's where it says it. When it says the age, who's it for? It says 12 and it pops up when the show starts. So it contains sex. Again. No wonder this world is the way it is. They bombard you with sex, sex, sex. Like, that's the only thing that matters in life. Like, people calling people virgins and all that. And they think that's an insult these days. It's pathetic. The world has been brainwashed that that's the only thing that matters in life. Or slept with a bunch of women. Or who cares at the end of the day? Who cares? One day when you die, what legacy is that to leave? Oh, this guy slept with a bunch of women, but he was a loser. Man, it's a good legacy that to leave, isn't it? I mean, look at Charlie Sheen for an example. Slept with so many hookers, and he got AIDS. He got AIDS. It's his own fault. That's why sexual diseases exist. It's basically a punishment put in place. That's what it is. It's basically a punishment put in place. That if you think you can go around sleeping with multiple women and there's no repercussions, it was never designed that way. It was designed since the beginning of time that it was supposed to be a man and a woman. A man and a woman, not multiple wives. Because again, sleeping with multiple women, one day you're gonna end up with diseases. It's gonna be your own damn fault. But again, as I said, this is supposed to be a show for 12-year-olds. As I said, I'm not going to say anything because obviously reasons with YouTube's nonsense, but it's created from the same people that made Futurama, which again, Futurama has created many stuff. It's created things like The Simpsons and Futurama, and now they've created this show. But it doesn't surprise me. I mean, there's a scene where and people are probably asking me how do I know about this. Well, when I was with my sisters, they were watching it, so that's how I know about it. I don't watch TV. I don't own Netflix, can't even afford it, to be honest. I'll be real, I can't afford it, and I wouldn't even get it anyway. But again, this is a scene that happens, she basically tricks, it's just a way to, and you'll always notice in these cartoons, they always promote that the devil controls hell and all that. It's garbage. He doesn't control any of that. It's just crap. But again, you see, basically marries the devil. She doesn't marry the devil. The daughter basically tricks the mother, basically grabs the mother's hand, cuts her hand, and then it's a blood contract. As I said, looks like you're not seeing right there, it really doesn't surprise me. But no excuse to put the devil, basically the queen of hell, acting like there's a queen of hell and there's a king of hell. He isn't. And again, look at it, sexualization again. Brass. It's all designed like a son. So designed. But I know we went off topic here, but those are also things, a problem in this world. So, well, the one world religion is going, but Obama's not the Antichrist. And yes, he is false prophets, which the Catholic Church is a false prophet. But Obama's not the Antichrist. That's one thing, Obama's not the Antichrist. People say that Donald Trump was the Antichrist. But you gotta understand about that. There's many Antichrists. There's not just one. As it says, there is many Antichrists in this world. That's what it said. There's no love in this world. Everything is just about sex and drugs, exactly. But anyway, if people want me to make an update about why I changed my name and all that and the things that are going to be going forward, just let me know. Yeah, that's if people really want an update, and I'll explain why. But anyway, thank you for the people that watched this live stream and liked it and the support on that. I do appreciate it, and it means a lot. I'll see you next time. Take care.